we're bound together, finely woven, we're bound together, finely woven with love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, we are bound together, finely.
Music therapy is an innovative approach that won't widen the deficit, but can help millions of older Americans live happier, more fulfilling lives. And we really can get these impressive results, as the saying goes, for a song.
We think music can and will play a very critical, new and expanded role in not only providing for the psychological, the emotional aspect of being sick or being old or having Alzheimer's, to trigger good memories and to trigger positive and constructive thoughts.
The introduction was a perfect demonstration of the power of music to affect people.
Music is better than medicine. I know that for a fact. Before I had surgery, they told me I would never walk again. I had terrible pain in my leg and back. I wouldn't even close my hand. I couldn't even close my hand. And when I sat and listened to the music, I forgot all about the pain.
I am convinced that music therapy is a very important link to the past for the Alzheimer patient and for their families, as it was for us.
Clinical perceptions and research conclusions support the need for legislation and regulation that influences the availability of music therapy services to older Americans and to other populations. It also supports the possibility of using federal funds to conduct research projects that include demonstration projects, basic research, and clinical outcome research. A modest amount of federal funds could be extremely helpful and have a major impact on the physical and mental well-being of a growing population of older Americans.
If one looks at the amount of medication that's given in nursing homes, primarily they would fall into two categories, one to help a patient sleep and the other to reduce pain. It is my contention and my clinical observations up to this point in time that if we play music or any form of creative arts will reduce the amount of medication that's given. What I would like to do then is to translate this money that's saved from the pharmacy department and use it to hire a music therapist.
Dr. Lee, then it's fair to say that music therapy is totally underutilized, if in fact it's utilized at all, by doctors, hospitals, extended care facilities. Isn't that true?
Yes, and I think that this hearing will add light to this dimension. I have told music therapists many times that to break into the medical center or a hospital circle is awfully difficult, when particularly in our budget crisis now, and they're going to say, why should I hire a music therapist when I need a nurse or other things? And they don't look at cost containment, unfortunately.
And that's one of the primary reasons, of course, by not doing so, we're penny wise and pound foolish.
Yes, sir.
What are you saying to us as senators? Should we try to appropriate money to have more music? Should we give NIH money to do research on this? What do you want us to do?
In a practical sense, I think that music therapy and music therapists are crucial and indispensable in institutions for elderly people and among neurologically disabled patients. I think that what is pragmatic and intuitive needs to be investigated. One needs to know what goes on. And there's really no research on the subject. There needs to be funding for such research.
So, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I think also there needs to be some proper awareness and respect for music and music therapy so that it's not seen as something just trivial or entertaining.
Yes.